Hey everyone, I'm back with the top 5 Wednesday video. This week's topic is top 5 most favorite last sentences, and if you guys want to join the top 5 Wednesday group, I'll leave a link to the Goodreads group in the description below. Go ahead and join. It's so much fun having different topics every single week. And I made a slight modification to this top 5 Wednesday topic because when you read last sentences, it's kind of hard to understand them unless you know what happened before. So I'm going to be reading either the last few sentences or the last paragraph along with the last sentence. And I don't want to keep warning you, but if you see a book here that you are planning to read in the future and don't want to be spoiled, you could go ahead and mute this video because some of these books do have spoilers on them. And I'm warning you, so don't rant about it in my comments. Coming in at number 5 is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. I'm to let Wolf train me. I'm going to become stronger than she is. She flipped the chip again. It was awkward at first, making sure the fingers and the illusion moved just how they were supposed to, that the joints flexed and moved at the right time. I'm going to find Dr. Erland and he's going to teach me how to win against her. Then I'm going to track down the girl who programmed this chip and she's going to tell me everything she knows about Luna and its security and all the Queen's secrets. Click, click, click. And then I'm going to stop hiding. What? I love sentences that leave you pining for the next book, and I have not read Crust yet, but because of what happened in this book, I am so excited to read it. And number 4 is Looking for Alaska by John Green. So I know she forgives me just as I forgive her. Thomas Edison's last words were, "It's very beautiful over there." I don't know where there is, but I believe it's somewhere, and I hope it's beautiful. As most, if not all of us, already know, John Green has a way with words, so it's only reasonable that at least one of his books show up in my pile. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. This was my first John Green book ever, and I think it's my favorite. Okay. Number 3 on my list is The Rising by Kelly Armstrong. This is the 3rd and final book of the Darkness Rising trilogy, the spin-off trilogy of the Darkest Powers trilogy. I leaned in and kissed him again. And we stayed out there on the blanket as the sun fell, talking and kissing, mostly just being together. We had a long road ahead of us and I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But I had everything I wanted, everything I needed, and I'd get through it just fine. We all would. This book wrapped up the series so perfectly and I enjoyed it so much. Kelly Armstrong is one of the very first YA authors I've read, and all of her books are amazing, especially in the series, and the way she wrapped up both series perfectly, and it was so perfect. Number 2 is The House of Hades by Rick Riordan. I couldn't just not add a Rick Riordan book to this pile. I was going to add in Mark of Athena, but at the same time the topic was top 5 favorite last sentences. And that last sentence, and the last sentence of Mark of Athena pretty much made me want to cry. It was heartbreaking. "Dying on me, seaweed brain," Annabeth said. "Remember, never separate again. And after we get home?" "What?" Percy asked. She kissed him. "Ask me again once we defeat Gaia." He smiled, happy to have something to look forward to. "Whatever you say." As they sailed farther from the coast, the sky darkened and more stars came out. Percy studied the constellations, the ones Annabeth had taught him so many years ago. "Bob says hello," he told the stars. The Argo 2 sailed into the night. If you have read Mark of Athena and you have read this book, you know that Mark of Athena ended with a really, really big cliffhanger, and we kind of needed a break from that, all of Rick Riordan's fans. So the way he ended this book with not really a cliffhanger, but a really heartwarming and touching ending, it was perfect, and I still really want Blood of Olympus with or without a cliffhanger, but this one just put our minds to rest. Yeah. And the first book in this list is Linger by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the second book in the Shiver, Linger, and Forever trilogy, the Wolves of Mercy Falls trilogy. I still watch her now, like I always did, and she watches me, her brown eyes looking out from a wolf's face. This is a story of a boy who used to be a wolf and a girl who became one. I won't let this be my goodbye. I folded 1,000 paper crane memories of me and Grace, and I've made my wish. I will find a cure, and then I will find Grace. Shiver, Linger, and Forever has one of my most favorite love stories of all time. It's beautiful, it's really haunting, and yeah. This series was also one of my very first YA series, and I'm planning to reread this again. Hopefully my feelings won't change about it. Just love it so much. And this book made me cry. Last book made me cry even more. And I am so excited that companion novel about my most favorite character in the series is coming out this summer, Sinner by Maggie Stiefvater. And yeah, I'm actually so excited. I've been waiting for so long because, in my opinion, the last book wasn't very complete, and we were left with a lot of unanswered questions, and hopefully they'll be answered in Sinner. So that was my top 5 Wednesday video. Those were my top 5 favorite last sentences / last paragraphs / last scenes, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm planning to film a lot this summer now that finals are finally over. See what I did there? Yeah. Now that finals are over, it's summer vacation, which means more videos, so look forward to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!